on a facility, program, how they working, the academic advisors, now with the whole NIL stuff that's popping off, whatever. Because you know what we're doing in my school, and it's being said in our group text, and this is how I feel. I'm a man first before anything. We promote down turnover chain in those touchdown rings more than we could promote trying to win the national championship. About the beauty of L stuff that's popping off, whatever. Because you know what we're doing in my school, and it's being said in our group text, and this is how I feel.
Yeah, come on, it's part 2, man. Give me y'all a snippet. We're gonna drop this thing today.
Working, the academic advisors, now with the whole NIL stuff that's popping off, whatever. Because you know what we're doing.
Come on up here, man. Hit the like button for me, share for me.
This is how I feel. I'm a man first before anything. We promote down turnover chain in those touchdown rings more than we can promote trying to win the national championship. About the beauty of Miami and all that. These kids are from here, like my son done been Europe, my son done been Hawaii.
Ray, what's going on, bro?
He's born and raised down here. He can go to the beach anytime you want. You can't sell that to me.
Y'all come through, man. Y'all like and share for us, man.
You may try to sell that to a short.
Get on off here. About to talk about everything from Bitcoin and ball. Come on, y'all get on off in here, boy.
They want to go win. They want to compete. They want that quickest route to the NFL.
Right.
You know, and it's sad to say that.
It's part 2 of her little interview.
State out recruiting my school for my son. That's a problem.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida.
You run that back. That was pretty powerful, man. Y'all come on in here, man. Get locked in, man. We about to talk about everything.
Because you know what we're doing at my school, and it's being said in our group text, and this is how I feel. And I'm a man first before anything. We promote the damn turnover chain and those touchdown rings more than we promote trying to win the national championship, about the beauty of Miami, you know, and all that. These kids that are from here, like my son done been to Europe, my son done been to Hawaii, he done been all across the country. He's born and raised down here. He can go to the beach.
Right.
You can't sell that to these you can't sell that to these kids. That's you may try to sell that to a shorty that's not from here, but these shorties want to go win. They want to compete.
Part 2, man.
Out to the NFL,
right?
You know, and it's sad to say that when Florida and Florida State are out recruiting my school for my son, that's a problem.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida.
We all do, brother Brook Jays.
Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the cliff of the Gunshine State.
What's good, bro?
Boy still going in that way. Big plate, get it for the.
That's part 2 of the little interview, man. I think we're gonna drop that later today. Started off kind of fire, wasn't it?
One thing I want to say before I get out of here. When Mario,
I look like a fat boy sitting there, don't I, man? That's why I had to get back on my vegan food, man.
Enjoy it. When Coach Saban told him that on our very first Zoom call, and then when we got out there, you know, Coach Saban was like, "Hey, we're not forcing you. You're gonna be here when you're ready. Whenever you're ready to commit." Mario said the same. SC said the same thing. And Coach Mullen, you know, they already think he's going to win.
Just getting here, man. That's part 2 of the little video, man. We're gonna drop that today.
Part 2, you know, but it's just enjoy this moment, man. Enjoy this process. And that's what the fans have to understand. These kids work their tails off and they earned this opportunity to get these free trips. Some of these kids never been on the airplane. Some of these kids never been on Miami Beach.
Right.
And then they have the opportunity to go to the USC, you know, or Clemson.
Yeah, I tell them all the time. Right. So, I got a question. Listen, we just saw Nate Joseph and Edison go to Clemson, right? And I heard that they wasn't really on him. You know what I'm saying? Nate Joseph.
He's there now?
Oh, he's committed. JoJo. Ray, JoJo.
You went 80.
I get on off here, man. This is part 2 of the little interview.
When I watched
we're going to drop the thing later today, man. We'll drop it later today.
Iowa State, I think he had like on the 80.
Right.
Yeah.
He just committed.
Clemson.
And Luke was saying that he took him to Miami early. Miami didn't really like him like that. Is it possible that Miami don't like Earl?
Oh, we're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna stop it right. You're gonna stop it right there. Is it possible? You should have saw X face. Is it possible that Miami don't want her? All right, man. We in here, man. Boy, like a fat boy sitting up there, huh? Boy, I gotta get this thing back together, man. Vegan food going back, man. Trying to gain my weight back. All right, man. Y'all come on off in here, man. So much going on in football in the Canes world. Football period. In the world. It's crazy stuff going on in Afghanistan. I'd be stirring the pot. Nah, we didn't even go to practice today, bro. We didn't even go out there. We didn't go out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. So much going on. Last night I went on a short rant about playing early time, and I think some of y'all kind of missed the point of what I was saying. Yeah, I think some of y'all kind of missed what I was trying to get across. Yeah, I wasn't talking from a standpoint of right or wrong. Like, oh man, are they doing somebody wrong? He should be playing. He should be on the field. They doing him wrong. That's not really where I was talking from. I was talking from a standpoint of the kid's standpoint. Him, you, your life lessons. You, how do you manage when something happens to you? How do you manage it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking from that standpoint. It's not so much what other people do. It's kind of how you react to it. It's kind of how you react to it. I see people in the comments saying, man, but yeah, man, this kid at this school playing, that kid at that school playing, they got they should get rid. Yeah, that's stuff we can't control, bro. Y'all know how that work at these schools. Y'all know how that work at these schools. These coaches got the power. I was talking to the kids, bro. To be real with you, I was talking to the kids. I was talking to the kids from their standpoint. Trying to get across to them that this is on you. This on you. You have to manage this situation. You have to manage this situation. You have to manage this situation. You got to get up out of here. Tread lightly. You understand? That's what who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the kids. I don't care about who's doing who wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or who's in the right? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? That's beside the point. Something's happening to you, and you got to respond to it. And I was trying to get them the best ways they can respond to these things when they start going down. The worst part of it is that Tracy Howard touched on it. There's a lot of times this is these kids' first time being coached by somebody of another ethnicity. They probably don't trust them or don't understand where they're coming from. They both probably don't understand where each other coming from. And the child is the one that can't, like, he hasn't had the life experiences to deal. He hasn't. And a lot of times he's just going to react out of emotions. Our coach is going to be nasty. Yep. Our coach is going to have favorites. Yep. Our coach is going to try to get under your skin and push you to the brink. I never understood that, but yeah, they do. They do. Are you going to let them push you out of your dream? Are you going to let them trick you out of your paycheck, out of your degree? Are you going to let? I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You gonna let somebody trick you out of that? Cause you mad? Cause you ain't played the first 6 months you in college? That's what I'm saying. That's my thing. It's not really about right or wrong. It's about you putting your eyes on the prize, keeping your eyes on the goal, and not straying, and trying to figure out the simplest way to get there. Yeah, it's not. We could be mad. The fan base could be mad at the coaches. You know what I'm saying? But you're kind of like playing a game. You're playing a game in a world where you have less control. Man, I know a story of a kid went to Syracuse. Was going to get drafted. High draft pick too. Coaches didn't like him. How he handled himself for 3 years in his career, they piss test him over and over again until he popped on piss test. Who do you cry to? Who do you cry to? Who do you cry to? Who showed you lean on? Eligibility up. Where you gonna transfer? That's the pool you playing in. That's what you dealing in. You know what I'm saying? That's what you dealing in. You heard Ja'Cory Harris say, "Hey, Whipple," coach came to him crying. Mark Whipple told everybody he ain't gonna listen to you. He changed the play. Right at the combine. You saw Ja'Cory tell the story. That's what we dealing with. And don't think it's no better nowhere else. Don't think it's any better anywhere else. Think it's better? You get deeper in the South? You know what I'm saying? You think it get better? When you get deeper in the South? Nah. Tread lightly, man. Tread lightly. Be smart. It's not about what anybody else is doing. It's about how you handle it. It's about how you deal with it. It's about how you receive it and how you deal with it. What's going on, man? Y'all off in here, man. Listen, y'all see it scrolling at the bottom, 786-405-9499. Y'all want to get involved with the stock market. The number's at the bottom, man. 786-405-9499. The new platform is almost done. We have 2 more spots for the course. 786-405-9499. Send me a text. Say, hey, I want to get on the platform, or I want to take the course, and we'll go from there, get you started. I think we had a play come out this morning. Well, let y'all listen to something, though. Let's see. Let y'all listen to something. Beautiful lady, Love Dorsey. I don't know if she went to school to be a psychiatrist. I don't know where she get her knowledge from, but she got her knowledge right when it comes to finances and life. She got it together. But just listen to her talk. Let's see.
This why
just check out. Listen to her.
Understanding credit.
Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear. Can y'all hear her?
so that you're not, you know, it's so many people that they are victims. Like their mindset is that someone is always doing something to them. Everything is somebody else's fault or just life is happening to me. But you know what's happening to you now is basically the results of your decisions 1 to 3 years ago. So of course, this type of mindset, it has to be developed in order to like come up out of shit.
Oh, yeah, she bad.
Literally,
She
and
bad,
this is stuff that we
Tim.
ain't talking about. This nigga having an epiphany.
No, your voice be coming and shit.
Her voice is coming.
And shit.
I wish I could let y'all see that shirt she got on.
And listen, for y'all urban people, stop naming all these active streams of income as if these are multiple streams of income. Y'all be talking, I do hair, I do nails, I'm an esthetician, I cut grass. All this stuff requires your time. It's only a certain amount of time in a day.
Preach.
Multiple streams.
You hear her talking. Preach. You get 2, 3 jobs. There's only a certain amount of time in a day. Your money has to be somewhere where it's making money without you. Basically. That's what she's saying.
Streams of income is based on active versus passive, meaning you want streams of income coming in where you don't have to trade your time for money. You want the money to flow in, things like books, stuff that you've already created a piece of work and people can rent it from you or buy it after your time has already been put into it. But all these 19 different LLCs and all of them require you to show up. That's not multiple streams of income and you're not winning, nigga.
Once you get this back,
Active income is where you go straight trade your time for money. And if you only got so much time in a day, just because you get a bunch of different hats, if they all require your time, you always gonna cap out.
Yeah. A bunch of different hats, you always gonna cap out. That's the weed. that's a fucking
Wish I could show y'all what she got on. Good Lord.
It is a bunch of different hats. You always gonna cap
show
out.
What she got
and the nigga pull the shit on his head and walk out the door. We need to pitch that to.
So, spitting that, Street, you double in options. Y'all didn't hear that again? Y'all didn't hear that again? We'll watch it. We'll watch it a little bit later. I would love to be able to show y'all what she got on. Good Lord. I don't know why I didn't get a clip to show what she had on. But you're right, Tim. She is fine. I'm going to show that to y'all a little later. I'll show that to y'all again a little later. But here we go. This is what she had on the show. My God. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. That's the 95 South Show. Love Dorsey. The 95 South Show. Love Dorsey. Get out of here. Jesus. Yeah, so, I mean, what she's, yeah. She brought the twins out. 85 South. Yeah, 85 South Show. 95 South. You know what? I Googled 95 South and found the show. That's how I found it. Got Jay Blaze giving up money. Shout out to Jay Blaze. Boy, they made that boy cough up that money, man. That boy cough up that money. Man, just put her back up there. Cloud have mercy. Talking that. Cloud have mercy, man. Take it out. Take it out. Good Lord. Oh. Got the high dude on the screen right now. We don't want the high dude. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Nah, so yeah, man, she be talking that. She be spitting that though, man. She really do. She be spitting that real talking about multiple streams of income, and she talking about she talk about relationships. I don't know if she went to school to be a psychiatrist. I don't know where she get her knowledge from, but she talks, and like he's saying, her voice, and she talks, and you listen to her talk, and it's a talent she has. It's a talent she has. Let me see. I'm gonna try to rock it one more time. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, the same thing I'm talking about. Multiple streams of income. Like she said, you can't keep getting jobs in places you got to show up at and think you're finna get ahead. It's not gonna happen like that. Because
this is why you got to tap into multiple streams of income, understanding credit, generational wealth, management of emotions. so that you're not, you know, it's so many people that they are victims. Like their mindset is that someone is always doing something to them. Everything is somebody else's fault or just life is happening to me. But you know what's happening to you now is basically the results of your decisions 1 to 3 years ago. So of course, this type of mindset, it has to be developed in order to like come up out of shit. Literally, and this is the stuff that we ain't talking about. This nigga having an epiphany.
No, your voice be calming and shit. Keep going, say some more shit.
Go to therapy. Get an understanding for credit. And listen, for y'all urban people, stop naming all these active streams of income as if these are multiple
Stop. Exactly.
streams of income. Y'all be talking, I do hair, I do nails, I'm an esthetician, I cut grass. All this stuff requires your time. It's only a certain amount of time in a day. Multiple streams of income is based on active versus passive, meaning you want streams of income coming in where you don't have to trade your time for money. You want the money to flow in, things like books, stuff that you've already created a piece of work and people can rent it from you or buy it after your time has already been put into it. But all these 19 different LLCs and all of them require you to show up.
Don't make sense. Like you're saying, it don't make sense. But that's what I talk to y'all about. Investing, stocks, things that makes money while your money's not making money.
That's not multiple streams of income and you not winning, nigga.
Once you get, especially
active income is where you go trade your time for money. And if you only got so much time in a day, just because you get a bunch of different hats, if they all require your time, you always gonna cap out.
Yeah. A bunch of different hats, you always gonna cap out. That's the
Carlos Miller, man, be high, man. Something wrong with Carlos Miller, man. Funny, man. A man gonna get some straightening when she get home, man. She out there getting money, dog. Go and get your money, girl. Go and get your money. They touched her? Nah, okay. All right, whatever. Go and get your money. She out there getting money, man. Listen, women who understand it like that, ones with minds and bodies, and they understand. When I listen to her talk, the time I listen to her talk, she's sitting in a car with regular clothes on. But she's so engaging to listen to her talk. Like I don't know if she's well read. I don't know. I thought they were going to tell us, but they didn't sit there but eat pizza and crack jokes. Thought they was going to tell us where she was from. But yeah, that's my first time I ever seen her dressed like that. I didn't even know she had all that. She talk like a little uncle. She do. She talk real hard. She talk hard. She do. Talk like a little uncle. Yeah, boy, it's crazy. Yeah, man. So I try to let y'all hear those things from other people, not just me every day saying, man, we want to get involved in the stock market. Try to let y'all hear those things from other people. Somebody was just asking me about options, man. I jumped in the option, somebody was just asking me about options. Jumped in a lucid option. Let's see. Yeah. Let me see. What was the question about options? Let me see. It's up here somewhere. Should you dabble in options and leaps? Options, yeah. I put an option up the other day. A lucid option was up 160%. I put up there the other day. Yeah, we get down. We play with options. Option stock. I mean, once you learn how to read a chart, it's kind of all the same. To be honest with you, I hear people talking about Cristobal and Cristobal's buyout, and it's not that much. Man, I don't think any of that matters, dog. I don't think any of that matters. I don't see these people. Yeah, it's going to be the basics: learning support and resistance, learning how to read a chart, Andre. Learn how to read a chart, and then once you learn how to read a chart, then you could trade options. You could do forex. There's a lot of things you can do. You just learn the different practices of how to do them. So yeah. Do we put option plays on the platform? Every now and then. Not everybody in there knows how to do options on the platform. Every now and then we put them in there. I'll start putting them in there more once I give a free class. Once I give a class on them, one of the free Zooms. But yeah, the course we're gonna teach all of that. Once you learn how to read a chart and you see where things are going, then you can learn. Then you can see just any instrument, forex, options. Yeah, we're not going out the market. It's nothing says. Yeah, if you're intrigued, man, 786-459-9499. Give me a text, man. We'll get on the phone and figure it out. Mario sat at the table and applied for University of Miami, and they didn't hire him. It was a problem. He had a problem with another official or somebody on the campus. I heard. Yeah, they didn't hire him, dog. So I mean, if y'all think that they're going after him, I don't see it. Buy out, man. They brought Manny out because he was one of their boys, or whatever they had to do to get him back from Temple. I think Butch Davis might be a little too old. They said Barry article was all wrong. I'm sure. Listen, man, that man been doing this way too long. I'm sure he gets some things wrong because I tell you all the time, if you ever was a part of anything that was on the news, I bet you it was wrong. I talk about that all the time, though. If you was ever a part of anything that was on the news, I bet you it was wrong. I bet you it was wrong. But I'm sure Barry been doing this too long. He been doing this way too long. He ain't gonna just put his job on the line and his reputation on the line. He ain't gonna do all that. So if he had a few things wrong, he probably got a few things wrong. I can believe that. But Kane fans want to believe that it's all wrong. That's what it be. He using quotes. That means he got it from somewhere. It could be Twitter. It could be Instagram. Could be Twitter, could be Instagram. Yeah, you know another thing too, bro? I'm going to tell you how things work, right? Right? Okay. So, y'all look to media to be your source, right? Today, I could tell you, man, Shamar Stewart in the bag. He in the bag. Y'all going to go to your little groups and to your little thing. Hey, Footballville say Shamar Stewart in the bag, dog. You know, Footballville be right. He be knowing what he talking about. And A week from now, Shamar Stewart, mother can die, and he has to go live with his daddy in Louisiana. Or a big old helicopter in the bag get dropped in his backyard. And now he all LSU. You know what y'all come back to me and say? She don't know what he be talking about. You know, that's what y'all come back and say. Street don't know what he be talking about. Bro, I can't tell you the future. We can only tell you what's going on right now. And right now, Shamar Stewart is in the bag. Hypothetically. I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, come on. I say, Street don't know what he's talking about. Like, what? Insane. Sometimes, all the time. You're pretty late, Ronald. Pretty late, big dog. Right. So, yeah, so that too is weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, today, I say A. It's A. Tomorrow, it may be B. It happened to me the other day with my homeboy. I was like, man, I don't know if they could just put I don't know if they should just put your boy at linebacker like that, man. They don't think they just switch positions like that. Like you gotta learn, you gotta understand, you gotta learn the position. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand linebacker. If you've been practicing with the safeties, you ain't gonna just put Shea Smith at linebacker and be like, what? Do one thing? I say I don't think it worked like that. I get to practice, they don't switch Pope to cornerback. You know what text I get from a homeboy? Thought you said they don't switch people positions. I'm like, what? What? Listen, even if they did switch Pope positions, now Pope has to learn how to play cornerback. He has to learn the calls. Unless they're just gonna say, Pope, man to man, get out there, young man. He ain't Deion Sanders. Then those two scenarios aren't even the same. Like they don't even go together. Like Pope is at the end of his tenure. There's a different respect there. It's a different they could depend on him. You know what I'm saying? They respect him. He done did what he had to do for 3 years. Totally different scenarios. But yeah, man, y'all gotta stop it with that, man. Oh man, Streeter said he was wrong. Probably was right when I said it. What the hell? I heard Hall was suspended. That's what the word was. For a game. That's what the word is. Yeah, man, y'all be great. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta stop that. You know, I gotta stop that. Barry been doing this way too long. You know what I'm saying? Way too long. Even the people in the media respect him. So he's not just gonna go out there and just type some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Unless he don't went crazy or something of that nature. Am I saying he's completely correct? No. News get things wrong all the time, but he's not gonna go out there and just report some stuff and roll and just create some stuff. He has too much riding on his reputation riding on him. Uncle Lou rant on the Canes was more than 100% accurate about. I didn't listen to the whole thing about Miami, about Miami being the new Tennessee. I mean, Miami ain't listen. What ESPN said about Miami yesterday was true. Miami got Miami to blame for this, man. You have no reason to suck. You're sitting in the middle of football heaven. Miami can only blame Miami for what's going on. You have zero reason to suck. Zero. Zero reason to suck. Uncle Luke been trying to help Miami for years now. Them motherfuckers want to be the Harvard side of the South. I know, man. Uncle Luke done took Amari Cooper down there. He took him JoJo. They said they didn't like him. I'm not sure why Hall suspended. Sammy Marrero says, I told you, Caneville, on this soapbox. I told you, Caneville, Manny is not it. I'll let you, this Miami football is dead. Now I'll tell you, this Miami football is dead. He said he told me that Manny ain't it. What did I say it back to you? Because, I agree with you. I just don't want to see them hire nobody else. That's a restart on some bullshit. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all got to take y'all mind further. Y'all got to think with me. Take y'all mind, get y'all brain, push it further. Think with me. All that emotional, get Manny out of here, get him out of here. You trust Blake? You trust Blake to hire somebody again? Man, you might well let Manny stay. Shut down the football program. Nah. And let the James Williamson get away? Nah, it's too much going on. It's too easy to be good down here, bro. What ESPN said was correct about having all the recruits. I've been saying that forever. Top this in the last 10 years. Top that. Topping it 1, 2, 3 in the ACC. 3 and can't win the ACC. I had the conversation with I had the conversation actually with a coach on the staff. I don't even think he looked at it that way. You know what I'm saying? How you out recruiting everybody for 10 years, 12 years? You can't win your side? You can't win your side, the side you on? Like you can't win the Coastal? 64 missed tackles in 3 games. I'm starting to think that's strength, man. That's strength and conditioning. I'm hearing they're going to hire AD strictly for football only. I hope these rumors are true. I'm hearing Manny and Blake could be in trouble at the end of the year, but that would help. They had Highsmith, and then they went and pulled the old Ed Reed BS and made Ed Reed like a token. Ed Reed said defense didn't even come talk to him. The offense was in his office more than that. Yeah, they pulled the Ed Reed, man. So Ed Reed got a check out of it, man, but that was just dressing. Now we don't want Highsmith. He might come shake something up. Might become good again. Call Ed Reed. All of them, they love Ed Reed. Get Ed Reed in here. Ed came to the point and said, man, yeah, I'll take this check, but be spending most of my time with my son. I stop by here every now and then. How much y'all paying? Yeah, every now and then I stop by. I remember that press conference, dog. I remember that press conference. I stop by here every now and then. Every now and then. I stop by. I remember that thing like it was yesterday. Nah, man, they ain't want Highsmith, man. That's too much, man. They ain't want Highsmith. That's too much. Ed Reed was like, how much that bread is? All right, I'll come get that bread. I think I seen Ed Reed one time this year. I heard even Ed Reed don't have any. I heard at first Ed Reed was down with it, man. He was telling everybody Miami was going to turn it around. They were going to get it together. And he said he can't even. They say he can't even back it anymore. Like he can't even back it anymore, man. He can't even, he can't even say it. I guess not, man. You one of the greatest defensive players ever to play down there, and the defense won't come in and talk to you in your office. What's up, Instagram, man? We live on Instagram too. I rarely go live on Instagram, but we in it now. We live on Instagram for a second. Deion, no thanks. Somebody said Deion Sanders. Man, Deion Sanders is a Florida State fan through and through. Look at that. Happy birthday. Enjoy your day. Jamel Cook. We were just talking about Jamel Cook yesterday. You see how that thing is? You see how that is? Yeah, Deion Sanders is locked in with Jackson State. I don't know if he wants to. I think he's doing this for a purpose, man. I don't know if he wants to coach at a big college with all this stuff on his head. And no, I think he's doing this for a purpose. I think he's showing people that, hey, I can make Jackson State look cool. I can wear the stuff, make it look cool, put some cameras in here. We get some media in here. We make the football look cool. I think he has a purpose. I don't think Deion Sanders wants to coach on that level. But I know Ed Reed really want to coach. I don't see Ed Reed with the kids. I seen him with the kids at the Under Armour All-Star game. Really good with the kids, man. Real good with the kids. and really wants to coach. Like, it's a lot of Deion's out there, a lot of people out there, but Ed Reed was in the middle of the freight. He was in the middle of that thing. He really wants to coach, and he's saying he wants to coach. So how do we not take him on the staff? Y'all ever thought about that? Like, how do we not take him on the staff? How does that work? How does that work? A couple of these questions. Do the kids reach out to the former players for help? You saw Tyreek Stevenson said I need to sit down with Ed Reed. He said it. Do the kids reach out to the former players? I think the former players reach out to them a lot of times when they see them struggling. I think the former players reach out to them. Like I said, Earl Little Part 2, man, we're going to drop it today. For the ones who just got in here, I was letting them watch Love Dorsey. Because I always say, talking about stocks, 786-459-499. You want to get involved with the stock market. Somebody said my interview with Earl Little. My interview with Earl Little opening. Can't believe Manny did not reach out. I was trying to make people understand like where Earl was coming from with the Manny not reaching out thing, or not calling his people on their birthday and not sounding petty. Look, I'm in touch with every other head coach except the coach of the school that I went to. And I wanted people to understand what he was saying. I really did. But I talk about the market all the time, man. And right here's a clip I got from Love Dorsey. Love Dorsey, nice looking chick. Let me see. Kind of like a hood therapist. I don't keep calling her hood. She knows what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? The therapist, financial advisor, talk real hard, look real good. But listen to her talk about finances. Y'all who was in here already, y'all done heard it already. Wait up, that's the wrong one. That's the right one, but it's the wrong one. Get this one in here.
This is why you got to tap into multiple streams of income, understanding credit, generational wealth, management of emotions, so that you're not, it's so many people that they are victims. Like their mindset is that someone is always doing something to them. Mm-hmm. Everything is somebody else's fault or just life is happening to me. But what's happening to you now is basically the results of your decisions 1 to 3 years ago.
The results of your decision 1 to 3 years ago. So what you do now, it's going to show up later. This result of your decisions 1 to 3 years ago. Listen to it now. Preach now.
So, of course, this type of mindset, it has to be developed in order to, come up out of shit. Literally. And this is the stuff that we ain't talking about. This nigga having an epiphany.
No, your voice be coming and shit.
Your voice be coming.
Go to therapy.
Funny, man. Go to
Get
therapy.
an understanding for credit. And listen, for y'all
urban people, stop naming all these active streams of income as if these are multiple streams of income. Y'all be talking about I do nails, I'm an esthetician, I cut grass. All this stuff requires your time. It's only time.
It all requires your time. You cannot trade time for money. Only so much you can trade time for money. You're gonna cap out or pass out.
Multiple streams of income is based on active versus passive. Meaning you want streams of income coming in where you want to trade your time for money. You want the money to flow in, things like books, stuff that you've already created a piece of work and people can rent it from you or buy it after your time has already been put into it. But all these 19 different LLCs and all of them require you to show up. That's not multiple streams of income and you can win it, nigga. Where you go trade your time.
Her name Love Dorsey,
man. So much time in the day.
I found her on Facebook. I don't know where she is, but I don't know if she's a psychiatrist. I don't know, but she knows the lingo. She knows what she's talking about.
Get a bunch of different hats. If they all require your time, you always gonna cap out.
A bunch of different hats. You always gonna cap out.
Carlos Miller crazy, man. So yeah, I throw stuff in there every now and then for y'all to listen to because I know y'all get tired of me talking about the same thing. But multiple streams of income, that's what she's talking about. You cannot trade your time for money and think you're getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh boy, I got 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? And think you're headed somewhere. You cannot. But she was talking about things like selling things, having things, products and stuff, but also like stocks, investing. Your money making money while you're not, you know what I'm saying? While you're not working for it. The stuff I mean, stuff that I talk to y'all about all the time. Where you can find her at, I found her on Facebook, man. Love Dorsey is her name. If you want to watch that, that's the 85 show, 85 South show with Carlos Miller. I thought they was gonna tell us a little bit about her, but they ain't tell us nothing. He just sat up there and cracked high jokes and ate pizza. I'm echoing. Let me take this back out. Yeah. Man, y'all saw them people jump on that plane in Afghanistan, man. That was crazy, man. I don't even know the backstory, dog, but that was crazy. I guess they was trying to get out of there, but that goes to show y'all, man, some people got it bad where they at, dog. Like, some people got it bad where they at. All them people jump on that plane. That's crazy. They got shots of people falling, people holding on to the plane while the plane taking off, people falling off the plane. That's crazy. I don't really know the story, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really watch the news like that. Not for that. Maybe for finances and stuff. But that's crazy. Stock market crash and collapse. Bank stimulus crisis 2006 months. Listen, this be funny when people say this to me, dog. This be funny when people say this to me, right? The stock market crash and collapse. Bank stimulus crisis 2006 months. There may be a correction or something. I don't know. But a crash? Listen, we just went through COVID. The world shut down. Let y'all think that for a minute. The world shut down a year ago. And we saw what the stock market did. And in the middle of that is when I made $30,000. And the stock market was going down. The stock market going down is a term like saying, it's like saying, oh man, it's like saying football ticket sales are low this year. And then Texas saying, we sold out. When people say the stock market is going to crash, it's like a broad thing. But I'm here to tell you this. It's not going to crash. Like, we just saw it crash for COVID. And in the middle of that, people got rich off Moderna. I made 50,000, saw 50,000 one day. I made 30,000 one day. In the middle of the market going down, like they were saying it was crashing. It was. The market as a whole was down, right? But like my mentor taught me is, listen, man, that ain't for you. That ain't for you. That's for the people on TV who telling people the broad market, man. Listen, we got to find what's winning. And when the market was going down, medical stocks were winning because they were trying to figure out a cure. It ain't going to do that. COVID is not about to happen again. So all the stock market, all that fear, man, I mean, that's what keep y'all sitting down and not moving. I mean, I'm just talking Cynthia Wilcox. But yeah, they keep saying it's supposed to be a correction. It keeps saying it's already be supposed to be a correction, but it ain't gonna be worse than what we saw. COVID ain't finna happen again. Yeah, we don't, man. We don't realize how blessed we truly are in this country. I'm ex-military Army. I've seen it firsthand. Yeah, I'm a former Marine. I didn't go nowhere. But no, you see these people. Why would these people rush? Like, why would they bombard this plane? Women on there with their kids. Like, because something has to be horrible where they at. 600 people flooded into the plane. 600. Something has to be pretty bad where they at. One second. Yeah, dog. Wonder how bad it has to be where they are, where they are for them to hang on to a plane as it take off. Pretty bad, dog. Shout out to Edge, man. Shout out to Edge. What camera over here? Best chasing energy drink in the world. Go to liquorsplit.com. Check that out. And shout out to Synergy Sweets. She will be here this weekend. The orders are in. You maybe could go to her Instagram and beg her. She'll bring you something. Yeah, but the orders are in, and she'll be here this weekend. It's synergysweets.com, man. Y'all go check out and follow her on Instagram. I see her Instagram growing. She's doing big things, man. I'm hearing that they're having a bot meeting today, man, and Ray Lewis gonna be there. It might be the end of the road for Blake. It might be the end of the road for Blake James. So yeah, I'm hearing they're having a bot meeting today, and Ray Lewis supposed to speak. Not sure Ray Lewis. They always bring in those guys, Ray Lewis. I think you need to get them all in there. You heard saw Philip Buchanan going off. One second. They need to let Sap speak. You right, dog. You ain't never lied. That boy said they need to let Sap speak. Earl Little 2 gonna drop today, man. At some point in time. I'm gonna put that out there. And it started kind of fire. Earl Little Part 2 now started kind of the platinum members, out, I think they've seen it already. Things started kind of fire. I ain't know Earl started off like that.
Nate Joe.
You know what we're doing at my school, and it's being said in our
Right.
group chat?
Fat boy
This is
sitting
how
up
I
there,
feel.
man.
I'm a man first before anything. We promote the damn turnover chain and those touchdown rings more than we promote trying to win the national championship and about the beauty of Miami, you know, and all that. These kids that are from here, like my son done been to Europe. My son done been to Hawaii. He done been all across the country. He's born and raised down here. He can go to the beach anytime you want.
Right.
You can't sell that to these you can't sell that to these kids. That's you may try
Right.
to sell
Somebody
that to a shorty
said
that's
Highsmith need to be in the conversation.
but these shorties want to go win. They want to compete. They want that quickest route to the NFL.
Right.
You know, and it's sad to say that when Florida and Florida State.
What's that green golden back?
My school, for my son, that's a problem.
That boy said green golden back. Hey Streeter, why last year most fans were saying King, that's the early little part too, man. It's gonna drop today for the ones who ain't seen it. Why most fans were saying King the man, King this and that. But this year, he too short. He can't see over the line. I guess he shrunk. Only our Miami fans. Wow. But life is about what have you done for me lately, boy. I mean, you know how that works. Yeah, you know how that works, man. Life is about what have you done for me lately. I think King is in a tough situation. To where it's like, is it him? Is it good? I listen. 5 years ago, I said I was never going to blame the kids again. I'm out from here on out. I'm going to blame the coaches. 5 years ago, and I just talking about period in general in college football. I said I'll never blame the kids again. From here on out, I'm blaming the coaches. Yeah, not doing it. Not doing it. I said I'd never do it again. Heck no. I put money on Sam Madison will get the Miami job eventually, not straight out of high school though. What? Sam Madison was with the Kansas City Chiefs, wasn't he? Well, we're gonna drop the rest of it today. Patrick Surtain Sr. gonna get the Miami job? Nah, y'all boys crazy. What are your top 3? Man, I don't got no head coaching candidates, dog, because every time we play the head coaching game, they don't never hire anybody that we come up with. Nobody on the list they hire. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't even look at it that way. Like, I've been through that thing about 5 times, and every time they hire somebody nobody thought about. So what's the issue, in my opinion, about Miami? I think y'all read an very thing. I think basically the president said he didn't want to touch football. He put it in Blake's hands. And it seems as if when other schools are ratcheting up their football programs to win, to get these TV contracts, it seems as if Miami is kind of like Mark Time for a long time. Behind the scenes. Still getting the talent, you know what I'm saying? But Mark Time behind the scenes. And not came to the step to the plate with the football program. Hiring coaches, trying to hit a home run for cheap over and over again. Eventually takes its toll. You know what I'm saying? They had opportunities to hire some guys. They didn't do it. That goes to show you that how they see their program and what level they wanted to be at. We hired Manny Diaz. I don't think anybody in the SEC or the ACC would have hired Manny Diaz at that point in his career as the head coach. I don't think so. But we did. Urban Meyer. Man, we ain't got man, we ain't got a big enough room to put Urban Meyer in. Come on, man. I mean, y'all got to understand. Y'all need to go on some of these college tours and see what some of these colleges look like. Jimbo left Florida State because they didn't keep buying him stuff and adding on to the program. No, I don't want to be the coach. They ain't going to support me either. Bring Highsmith in, man, for football operations. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for all of it, but bring him in for football operations. I mean, we need somebody that care about football, man. It don't seem as if their actions don't show that they care about the program. And they probably care. Maybe they're just doing the best they can. And that would be hard for me to believe that they're hiring a coach and don't have any inkling of where to start or no idea, no pulse on what's going on. And you finna give, Chris said he was shocked when Temple wanted Manny. Yeah, then it boomeranged on you, Chris, huh? You were shocked when Temple wanted Manny. Then it boomeranged on you, huh? Yeah, man. I'm hearing that they having a bot meeting today. Ray Lewis is supposed to be there, but you know when Ray come, I mean, it's just like,
Well, you know, Mean Gene, I say Saturday night, me,
and Ric Flair gonna go at it. Man for man, mano and mano. That's Ray Lewis, man. I don't know if Ray Lewis will be needing to mean, dog. And you got to be over 40 to understand that joke, dog. At least 35. Well, you know, Mean Gene, Saturday night, walking down that aisle, it's going to be me, it's going to be Flair, packed house, at the Anteater Arena, fans and cheering, bring your popcorn, it's going to be a night. And you know, that's what Ray finna go in there and do, man. Woo! Say woo! Ric Flair was different than that. Tell Stefani, to all the people, all the women, woo! Tell Stefani. Who is Teddy Schiavone? Teddy Schiavone. Ric Flair, you know I come here, I drive first, and I drive the best cars, and I print the best watch. Look at that watch. And that's the snakeskin shoes. Ric Flair was on that shit way before. Woo! Limousine riding, fur coat wearing. Walk that aisle. Them were the days, dog. We used to go outside and make our own wrestling ring. Limousine ring, you know, Flair had to be on coke. He had to be high, dog. He had to be high. Limousine riding, veins popping out his head. He's still alive, though, ain't he? Limousine riding, Gucci wearing, fur coat boy, snakeskin shoes. You know, when the women, you hear the women in the background screaming, blah, blah. Kiss stealing, jet flying, limousine riding, traveling all over the world. Them were the days, dog. Road Warriors come out. Ding, 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 ding. Hawking Animal. Man, I used to sit in front of the TV for hours waiting for them dudes to come out just to hear that song. Now I can just pull it up on YouTube. Iron Man, I used to wait forever to hear that song. Yeah, Ric Flair was on that first, dog. He was on it. On that being flashy, flossy. He was the only one in the crew like that. The rest of them dudes was straight hard. Yeah, though. I used to sit and to listen to hear the Road Warriors come out, to hear Goldberg come out when they used to have Goldberg. Doom, 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 doom. I was into all of that stuff, the arts and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of kid I was. And then all the police would gather around his door. Doom, 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 doom. And he'd come out and the police would escort. Why were they escorting him to the ring? He was the biggest in the stadium. Why were they escorting him to the ring? That was weird, wasn't it? The police would escort him to the stadium. He'd get in the ring. The match would last 2 seconds. Goldberg was a terrible wrestler, but he was a hell of a marketer. No, listen. Doom, 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 doom. Man, Jim McMahon, what his name is? Not Jim McMahon. Vince McMahon used to do a great job at creating those characters. Whoever he had, whoever was behind creating the characters and the music that went with them, great job. Yeah, Hawk and Animal was the best tag team. Animal was a little bit fat too. Animal was kind of a little overweight, you know what I'm saying? But that Iron Man song, that Iron Man Black Sabbath, I think that's your boy who bit off the bat head. That's his song. Man, I used to wait hours just to hear that song, and they would only play it for. They didn't play it long, 15 seconds. Now we can listen to any song, Rock and Roll Express. Now we can listen to any song we want to listen to. Yeah, that was Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Iron Man. Dun, 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 dun. And then, I mean, the Undertaker came and he took the showmanship, I think, to another level. When it comes to the characters and the aura that went around it, I just think he took it to another level. Stone Cold probably was the largest character. Stone Cold, Ric Flair, Stone Cold, and The Rock probably were the largest characters ever in wrestling. Stone Cold, I wonder how he is in real life. Didn't it seem like he was just out there being himself? I wonder how he is in real life. The Steiner brothers. I remember the name. God damn it, the Steiner. Wasn't they part of the Four Horsemen? It's the Steiner brothers. Was it Arn Anderson? No. Arn Anderson and who used to be on tag teams? The Steiner brothers. I can't remember the Steiner. Now you're finna make me Google the Steiner brothers. I remember the name. Scott Steiner. Lex Luger. That boy that was ripped, wasn't he? The brothers that had the barking dude. They had the barking dude. Let me see an old picture of him. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all talk about way back then. They used to wear the Michigan stuff. Them jokers probably weren't even from Michigan. But man, it's listen, man. Some of the people y'all forgot about the Great Kabuki. Remember the Great Kabuki? Go Google. If you never saw the Great Kabuki, go Google the Great Kabuki. You'll be surprised at what the Great Kabuki signature move was. They would have banned the Great Kabuki during COVID. Great Kabuki would have had to be shut down. Go Google the Great Kabuki and go find out what his signature move was. We would have had to shut. Great Kabuki would have been banned from wrestling during COVID. Somebody go Google that. The Great Kabuki. This man's signature move was disgusting. The missing link. Googling Great Kabuki. You gotta watch his right. Right. You gotta watch his signature move, dog. You'll be surprised. You'll be like, man, how did they come up with that? Rikishi used to smash his ass in the people's face. The Iceman did too, didn't he? He spit in people's faces. Yeah, he would spit something in their face and they would go blind and it had to be illegal. It didn't make any sense. You do it. The ref knew he was gonna spit in your face. It was illegal, and the ref would let him do it every time, and then be asking him like, and Kabuki would be like, the Great Kabuki. Google the Great Kabuki signature move. The Great Kabuki. All right, man. Got to get up out of here. Go handle some business. Listen, man, if y'all want to get involved with the people that text me, I'm going to hit y'all back. Y'all want to get involved with the stock market, either IOD squad, well, both of them be IOD squad. IOD squad or the course. Just text me course or want to get involved in the stock market. Get y'all signed up 786-405-9499. Just send a text. Send a text. You don't have to call. The two people that text me, I hit you back. Let's get out here and get this money. The Von Erich brothers. I was just thinking about that. They used to come on the off-brand wrestling, right? Kerry Von Erich, Eric Von Erich. I think he got suspended for like a year or something. He came back as the Midnight Rider. Man, that jump was soap opera for men, dog. Wrestling was the Young and Restless for men. That's all it was, dog. Cynthia said Mark Rick left his salary on the table, and that's some money for head coach position. Bye. Where you going, Cynthia? You ain't in here talking crazy. You back? You normal now? All right, man. Listen, man. Y'all stay locked in. I'm D, and I'm out.